today I'm going to talk a little bit about Daddy Van's All Natural Beeswax Furniture Polish. I dressed up today. I look like a bumblebee, but it's okay because it's beeswax furniture polish and I look like a bee, so it's like a theme. But I don't look like a bee from head to toe because I got on sweatpants. Keeping it real. I've been using this stuff for actually probably 3 years, maybe more. I've talked many times about how it is great for putting on your journal pages that have a lot of layers of paint, especially acrylic paint or glossy paints that tend to make the pages stick together. Yeah, you just rub some Daddy Vans on those, wipe off the excess, no sticking. Perfect for that. But there's actually a lot more you can do with it too. You can actually use this on furniture. Not lying, not lying. It can be done. I'm going to show you that later, but not today. Today, we're going to use it on paper. I'm going to show you how to make a collage using Daddy Van's All Natural Beeswax Furniture Polish. This is one that I've already made. Under this violin image right here, there are 4 more layers of paper. The violin is the top layer, it's the 5th layer. You can see down through every single layer to the very first one. The papers are practically transparent. I'm going to show you how to use Daddy Vans to get that effect. Because, yeah, this is really cool and this has lots of possibilities, truly. My husband consistently calls this Dapper Dan because everyone likes a little smell them in their hair. If you're looking for a good hair jelly, I can't help you. And if anyone besides me is getting these movie references, please let me know, because I hate being the only one who gets me, even though it's frequent. I am very excited that Daddy Vans has provided me with several tins of their awesome all-natural beeswax furniture polish that I can give away to you, my lucky viewers. So let's do a drawing. What do you say? I've set up the drawing through Rafflecopter. You can find links and information in the video description. All you need to do is click on the link, go to Rafflecopter. If you've not used it before, they will ask you to register. Super simple. It takes just a couple of minutes. It's totally free. And then you do it once, and then any giveaway that you enter using Rafflecopter, you're set. You have your Rafflecopter account. So it's worth it to go ahead and register. Just read the details about the drawing. It'll tell you exactly what you have to do to be entered, and it's not much, because I am not about jumping through hoops. I just want to get some of this in your hands. In today's drawing, there will be 3 lucky winners. Not just one. Not just one. Daddy Vans has more love to share than that. We've got 3. So 3 lucky winners will each receive 1 tin of Daddy Van's All Natural Beeswax Furniture Polish in either the unscented formula, I have 2 of the unscented ones, or the sweet orange oil scented one. This one is all natural beeswax and lavender with sweet orange oil. Oh, this smells good. It smells like an orange potpourri. It really is delightful. It's a subtle scent. It doesn't smell like an orange cleaner. Some of those can just kind of overpower you with orange. No, this is a nice, subtle orange fragrance. So I will be sending these out to the winners. I will choose randomly who gets what, so you'll get what you get. But on the upside, the drawing is available for international viewers as well. So it's wherever you are. You can enter the drawing. I will ship to you no matter where you live. The drawing will be open from right now, right this minute when you see this video, until when? Let's say until Sunday, February the 8th at noon Central Standard Time. I just made that up on the spot. Did you see me like thinking all fast and stuff? So it's a quick one, don't mess around. Go over to Rafflecopter, there's a link in the video description, and enter for your chance to win some free Daddy Vans goodness. If you don't want to take a chance that you might get a free can and you really want some of this and you're not about waiting to see if you won or not, I have an option for you. You can head over to Daddy Van's website right now. You can order you up however much of this stuff you want, and you can enter in the coupon code for 20% off. Wouldn't it be awesome if I remembered what that coupon code was? I'm going to go get it. Hang on. I got it. It's really hard to remember because it's Shannon Feb. Yeah, there's your coupon code. SHANNONFEB. That is good for the month of February. It's good for 20% off of your purchase. You'll be prompted to enter the code when you check out, and you can get a whole lot of love at a discount. Does it get any better? I don't know how it could. Oh, wait, I know how it could. It just occurred to me. Here's how it could get better. What if there was someone else giving away some Daddy Vans products too? What if she and I were working together so that there is like a constant outflow of free tins of Daddy Vans just all the time, going all over the world? That would be better, wouldn't it? You don't win this time, you want another chance to win? I could so hook you up. You need to check out Claudia Rossi's channel. You know, she's that crazy Island Family girl. Go over there, link below. Check her out, because in probably 2 weeks or so, she's going to have a drawing. She's going to be giving away some Daddy Vans. Will she have a coupon code? I don't know. Chances are good. So yeah, Daddy Vans, they're just awesome. They are all about getting their stuff into the hands of the people who want it. And you know what? They're doing what it takes to make that happen, and our goal is to help them. You know, me and Claudia, we're going to make that happen. You probably want details on how this is done, right? Yeah? Okay. Suppose I could share my little secret with you. I'm going to switch camera angles and show you how to do this, which is just going to intensify your need for some Daddy Vans. All natural beeswax furniture polish. This piece of tissue paper has been coated with Daddy Vans on the right-hand side, and you can see that it is significantly more transparent than the left side. This even works on heavier text weight papers like this vintage envelope. What you're going to need to start with is a paper napkin, one of those pretty printed ones that we all collect. You're going to want to choose something that has a light colored background and sort of an open design. Separate the top printed layer from the other two plain white layers underneath. Sometimes there's one, sometimes there's two. Just pull them apart. And don't throw out those white layers. We're going to use those. Grab you some rubber stamps and some permanent ink pads and stamp a bunch of random images onto those white sheets that you pulled away from your paper napkin. Stamp way more than you'll need because these are great for collage and just adding a little something to an art journal page. So, you know, you can always hold on to your extras and use them later. Now you want to gather up all kinds of different papers to use. You'll need some thin tissue type papers such as dress patterns and coffee filters, gift wrap tissue, that kind of thing. And you'll also want some text weight papers. Dyed tissue papers are great. And any kind of the text weight papers that have been painted with watercolors, those can do some interesting things as well. Look for some vintage papers, dictionary pages, sheet music, book pages, anything like that is a good paper for this project. You might also use some printed images. Lighter colors are better, and these are from an inkjet printer. I chose to start my project with a dictionary page that had been coffee dyed. It has 2 layers, but doesn't really matter. I'm just using that top layer. The bottom one's just for extra absorbing. Take your Daddy Vans and a fairly stiff brush. I like this old stippling brush. And you're going to put just a thin, even coat of the wax onto your first page. Just kind of work it into the paper in a circular motion. Kind of try to get it down into the fibers as best you can. And it doesn't take much. Just keep working it in and spreading it around. Once you have a thin, even coat on there, hit it with your heat gun just for a few seconds. And what this does is it melts the wax, which makes it easier to spread, but it also helps it to really sink into those paper fibers. Now you want to take your napkin, just that printed layer that you separated, put a thin coat of Daddy Vans wax all over it. And again, you can hit this with your heat gun to help the wax to spread easier and to really get into those napkin fibers. Now you want to just decoupage that napkin onto your piece of book paper or whatever paper you chose to start with. I'm using Mod Podge, a thin even layer. And yes, Mod Podge will work with this waxy paper. I know, it surprised me too. If you put way too much wax on, yeah, you're going to have a problem with sticking, but as long as you don't overdo it, Mod Podge works. Place your paper napkin over the Mod Podge page and smooth it out. Then you're just going to want to put another thin coat of Mod Podge on top of that, you know, decoupage style. We all know how to do this, right? Now you're going to want to let that paper dry, let the napkin dry, or you can hit it with your heat gun to speed it up. And then I take my wax brush and go over the dry page. I don't even add more wax. I just use what's already on there. And then you can use an old hotel key card or credit card or a bone folder, you know, whatever you have that you prefer to burnish with. Just burnish that whole page really good. This helps to work out any of the wrinkles and lines and really smooths things out. I just use a paper towel to wipe off any excess wax. But look how transparent that napkin became. Now you're just going to want to apply wax to some of the other papers and images that you've chosen to use in your collage, and you want to do this the same way. Just coat them all with a thin layer of wax. Use your heat gun to heat them up and kind of spread that wax out and help it to soak into the fibers really good. Then you want to decoupage your decorative papers onto your collage piece. Mod Podge over and under. You can do several pieces at a time. Let them dry or dry them with a heat gun and then burnish. This is where I really pay attention to the burnishing and really get those edges down. Just keep going, adding more layers, wax, glue, heat, burnish, until you feel like you're done. When you're finished, you can go back in with some paint pens, and I did find a couple of different kinds of markers that would work. Not all of them will, you know, this is very waxy, but it is possible to find some markers and pens to embellish with if you choose. Posca pens worked really well.